Welcome to GatorBites. All right. Always want to do that. Just, in my office, in a swivel chair, spin like I'm somebody important. We all know better. But anyway, welcome to GatorBites. It is February 4th, 2021. And this edition of GatorBites, I want to start off by reading a very powerful psalm. And this is one that I have read from the pulpit on Sundays, on Wednesdays. I've used it in Bible studies, in Bible talks, Bible discussions, things like that. It's one of my favorites. And with us closing out this weekend, our 21-day fast, I want to remind us of what is happening when we pray to God. This is one of the most powerful passages of God responding to prayer. And we'll start in verse 1 in Psalm 18. It says, "I love you, Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I called to the Lord, who is worthy of praise, and I have been saved from my enemies. The cords of death entangled me. The torrents of destruction overwhelmed me. The cords of the grave coiled around me. The snares of death confronted me. In my distress, I called to the Lord. I cried to my God for help. From his temple, he heard my voice. My cry came before him into his ears. The earth trembled and quaked, and the foundations of the mountains shook. They trembled because he was angry. Smoke rose from his nostrils. Consuming fire came from his mouth. Burning coals blazed out of it. What a sight. He parted the heavens, and he came down. Dark clouds were under his feet. He mounted the cherubim, and he flew. He soared on the wings of the wind. He made darkness his covering, his canopy around him, the dark rain clouds of the sky. And out of the brightness of his presence, clouds advanced, with hailstones and bolts of lightning. The Lord thundered from heaven. The voice of the Most High resounded. He's screaming out, God, his voice resounding. He shot his arrows and scattered the enemy. With great bolts of lightning, he routed them. The valleys of the sea were exposed, the foundations of the earth laid bare. At your rebuke, Lord, at the blast of your breath from your nostrils, he reached down from on high and he took hold of me. He drew me out of deep waters. He rescued me from my powerful enemy, from my foes who were too strong for me. They confronted me in the day of my disaster. But the Lord was my support. He brought me into a spacious place, and he rescued me because he delighted in me." This is one of my favorite psalms because it reminds me of how serious God is about our prayers. It reminds me of how serious God is about us communicating to him and talking to him and sharing with him what is happening in our lives, what is going on, what we want, what we don't want. It's all significant to God. And the psalmist here talks about how, that the cords of death had entangled him, that he was in a bad place, that his enemies were approaching and coming down on him, and he was in despair. And so he raised his voice for God to rescue him. And God came down after hearing his prayers. After the prayers came into his ears, he shot down from heaven. And he came through space and time and the atmosphere into the world that we live in and saved this psalmist. This is powerful because not only does God do this for David, who wrote this psalm, but he does that for us. And so in the next few days, as we close out our 21-day fast, we're going to be praying. And I want to encourage you that when you pray, when you throw up your words to God, meaningful words, desperate words, prayerful words to God, he hears you and he's responding. And I want you to imagine the way that he's responding. It's not just ho-hum or, yeah, I guess so. No, I mean, it says he comes down from heaven. He responds powerfully because he cares. Let that resonate over the next few days. And if you haven't been participating in the 21-day fast, that's okay. But maybe over the next half week here before we close things out after Sunday or on Sunday, pray specifically for 2021. Pray specifically for the church. Pray specifically for your own life, for your family members, your loved ones. And remember, God answers prayers in a very powerful way. So on Sunday at 10 a.m., we're going to be right back here at the building, and we're going to be worshiping. We're going to be kicking off our Black History Month Sundays, and so we've got something special for this Sunday, so please don't miss it. Invite all of your friends, family, countrymen to come and join us this Sunday at 10 a.m., also on live stream at 10 a.m. And then for the rest of the month, each Sunday, we're actually going to hit on and talk a little bit about something specific with respect to Black History Month. All right, that's it. Have a great weekend. I love all of you. You know that, right? I hope you know that. And we'll see you next time on GatorBites.